Japan continues to be among Vietnam's top economic partners, the biggest ODA provider, the third largest investor, and the fourth trade partner of Vietnam. He said cooperation between Vietnam and Gunma Prefecture, especially in economic, investment bond, and people-to-people exchanges, have been actively developed. President spoke highly of the efforts by Governor of Gunma Prefecture of Japan, Yamamoto Ichida, in promoting relations with Vietnam over the past time, particularly in organizing Vietnamese festivals in Japanese locality and helping the Vietnamese community there overcome difficulties caused by COVID-19 pandemic. For his part, Ichida said he will do his utmost to contribute to further promoting the Vietnam-Japan relations, especially economic cooperation between Gunma and Vietnamese localities. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended the Digital Transformation Day at the banking sector on August 4th.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, who also headed the National Committee on Digital Transformation, commended efforts by the banking sector in digital transformation with diverse products and services for people and businesses. He said the sector has played a significant role in national digital transformation. He also said to further reform its management methods towards modernity and transparency and diversify and improve the quality of its products and services, contributing to fighting money laundering. According to the governor of the State Bank of Vietnam, Nguyễn Thị Hồng, many domestic banks have 90% of their transactions conducted on digital platforms, surpassing the target of 70% set for 2025. Prior to the event, the Prime Minister visited an exhibition showcasing outstanding products and services in digital transformations of the banking sector.
Vietnam is attending the 55th ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting and related meetings in Phnom Penh. Join us to see more in the following report.
Foreign Minister Bùi Thanh Sơn participated in the ASEAN Plus One and ASEAN Plus Three Foreign Ministerial Conference on August 4th. He also co-chaired the ASEAN's Republic of Korea Foreign Ministers Conference. During the meeting, ASEAN and its partners agreed to consider dialogue and cooperation for peace, stability, sustainable development, and prosperity to be the focus of their relationship. Minister Sơn stressed the importance of frank dialogues, sincere cooperation, and focusing on the quality of regional cooperation mechanisms. On the issues, Vietnam and ASEAN countries have reaffirmed their position over the years to try to make the EC a sea of peace and cooperation in the region and the world. On the same day, the foreign ministers of ASEAN countries met with British Minister of State Amanda Malling. The two sides agreed to work together to fully implement the recently established dialogue relations between ASEAN and the UK. They approved the 2022 to 2026 action plan, prioritizing trade, investments, renewable energy, innovations, climate change towards sustainable development.
The new version of Vietnam's passport has complied with regulations and been recognized by most countries in the world, according to spokesman of the Ministry of Public Security, Lieutenant General To Ân Sô. He made the remarks on August the 3rd while replying to the media's question about the embassies of Germany, Spain, and the Czech Republic recently announcing the temporary suspension of granting visas on the new passport of Vietnam. According to the spokesperson, technical factors are the reason for the suspension, and Vietnam is working with the three countries to deal with the problem. He went on to say that the short-term solution is that the Ministry of Public Security will add the place of birth in the passport's appendix. It will coordinate with other ministries and sectors to consider relevant legal regulations to supplement the place of birth in the new passport version. On the same day, the United Kingdom Embassy in Hanoi said in a notice that the UK will continue to recognize all passports issued by Vietnam, despite some countries in the European Union rejecting the latest version due to missing place of birth information. The UK is the second country to have expressly stated their recognition of the new Vietnamese passports with dark navy cover.
On July 28, 2022, the French embassy said, for the time being and until further notice, the French authorities will continue to recognize the news passports of Vietnam and issue visas as normal.
In the first 7 months of the year, Vietnam exported nearly 4.2 million tons of rice, up more than 20% over the same time last year. This is a record high for the country's rice export sector.
According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, although rice exports are quite competitive, Vietnamese products are increasingly popular in the world market. In the past 7 months, rice exports reached 4.90 million tons, earning more than $2 billion. Among Vietnam's rice importers, the U.S. reported the strongest increase, which is over 65%. The Philippines, Vietnam's largest rice consumption market, followed with a rise of 48.6%. In the first half of the year, the world's export rice price averaged $489 a ton, down more than 10% against the same period in 2021. Vietnam's 5% broken rice stood at $420 a ton.
Airlines of Vietnam will adjust their flight paths in the next few days to avoid the areas near Taiwan, where China plans to hold military exercises, according to the Civil Aviation Authority of Vietnam.
After China announced military drills on some areas near Taiwan, China, from August 4th noon through August 7, the CAAV held a meeting with airlines to carry out detour plans to ensure safety. The exercises near Taiwan will affect the flights from Vietnam to the US, Taiwan, Japan, and the Republic of Korea. The adjustment may lead to longer flight distance and time, as well as more expenses due to high fuel prices. If airlines encounter difficulties when changing flight paths to other countries' airspaces, the CAAV will have some seek permissions. According to the CAAV, nearly 60 flights will be affected, including 36 of Vietnam Airlines, 22 of Vietjet Air, and some of Bamboo Airways.
September the 8th will become an annual day for honoring the Vietnamese language under a decision signed by Deputy Prime Minister Phạm Bình Minh on the approval of a project to honor it among the Vietnamese community abroad in the 2023-2030 period. The project aims to enhance the community's awareness of the Vietnamese language, beauties, and value, while honoring individuals and organizations that make positive contributions to maintaining and expanding the coverage of the language among the community. It is expected to motivate efficiency and quality of Vietnamese teaching and learning among the community, while encouraging the host administrations to bring Vietnamese into educational facilities in Vietnamese inhabited areas. Through the project, the Vietnamese studies and research are hoped to be strengthened, contributing to making the language an official alongside others in areas with favorable conditions. The International East-West Economic Corridor Trade, Tourism and Investment Fair is underway in the central city of Da Nang, featuring more than 400 booths by 235 domestic and foreign businesses.
The annual event, which will open on August 3rd, is intended to help localities along the East-West Economic Corridor to introduce their socio-economic achievements. It also offers a chance for countries and their localities, as well as international organizations that have set up relations with Da Nang to promote their potential and trends and seek investment opportunities. The festival is expected to contribute to enhancing friendship, mutual understanding, and trust among the countries in the East-West Economic Corridor. The businesses, including those from China, the Republic of Korea, and the US, brought to the fair a range of products from electronics to household utensils, handicrafts, food and beverages, garments, textiles, pharmaceutical products, cosmetics, and services.
Vietnamese swimmers continue to break 6 more records at the ongoing 11 ASEAN Para Games, winning more gold medals on August 4th, the 5th day of the competition. Võ Huỳnh Anh Khoa surpassed his opponents to win gold in the men's 50-meter butterfly as age with a time of 30:47 seconds. This marked the third gold medal won by the Ho Chi Minh City-born swimmer at the Games. The other gold medalists are Trịnh Thị Bích Như, Đỗ Thanh Hải, Nguyễn Thành Trung, and Vi Thị Hằng. It is the 6th time Vietnamese swimmers team has broken the records at the 11 ASEAN Para Games. Previously, on August 1st, Lê Thị Dung broke a record in the women's 400-meter freestyle as 8. As of August 4th morning, the Vietnamese team had claimed a total of 23 gold, 19 silver, and 8 bronze medals at the Games, impressively exceeding the target of 13 gold medals. Vietnamese striker Huỳnh Như has been honored to be present in a poster to popularize the finals of FIFA Women's World Cup 2023, posted on the tournament's official Facebook page on August 2nd.
This is described as a recognition of the Vietnamese team's first ever advance to the finals of FIFA's Women's World Cup. The tournaments will take place in Australia and New Zealand from July 20th to August 20, 2023. Như is one of the most prominent players in Vietnamese women's football. She has won the Golden Ball Award 4 times. She also made important contributions to the Vietnamese women's team to win gold medals at the SEA Games 2017, 2019, and 2022, along with the AFF Cup 2019 championship. She's the best scorer in the history of Vietnamese women's football, with 59 goals for the national team.
A photo of hundreds of fishing boats anchored in Quảng Ngãi province in central Vietnam has won first prize in the general color category at the Hamdan International Photography Awards. The photo matrix of boats was taken in 2020 as fishing boats lined up neatly while anchoring to avoid Typhoon Malave, the strongest tropical storm to hit Quảng Ngãi province. The photo's author is Cao Nguyên Vũ, a native of Quảng Ngãi province, who said he hoped to introduce to the world the landscapes and daily lives of his hometown, where most locals earn their living by fishing. The work was founded in 2011 under the patronage of the Crown Prince of Dubai. Its 11th edition, themed Nature, attracted thousands of entries from around the world, competing in different categories. Cấp sắc or naming ritual is a unique cultural feature of the Dao ethnic people in Mộc Châu District, Sơn La Province. The ritual is significant in the spiritual lives of the Dao people as it marks a man's maturity and recognition from his community.
Today, the family of Lý Đức Trọng in Suối Kham village, Phiêng Luông Commune, Mộc Châu District, is celebrating the Cấp sắc ritual amid fun and excitement. Since dawn, local villagers have come to Trọng family to celebrate the rite of giving a name to his son. The ceremony is held between agricultural seasons and recognizes the maturity of Dao ethnic man.
All males aged 9 years old need to pass through this ritual. If they cannot do it at an early age, they need to when they are older.
During the Cấp sắc ceremony, sorcerers use musical instruments such as drums and gongs to invite the gods to drive away any evil spirits and pray for the man's maturity.
Today, I am celebrating the Cấp sắc ritual for my son. From now on, he will have his name in my family and will be recognized by the Dao ethnic community. Through this ritual, I hope my son will be healthier and become better.
Everyone, from the elderly to children, are happy to take part in the event. They laugh, dance, and share joy.
I feel very happy to receive my name. I hope I will be more mature and study better.
The Cấp sắc ritual was recognized as a national intangible cultural heritage in 2016.